Hello and welcome back to We Talk Boxing. So, Richard Riakporhe claims a second round stoppage victory over Fabio Turchi to win the world title eliminator. This takes his record now to 15-0. The fight started well for Richard Riakporhe. He was coming out not only defensive but was keeping his man at bay by throwing out the jab, keeping him at bay at times. His opponent came out quite strong, to be fair, quite strong, quite fast. Was putting a little bit of pressure on Richard, but Riakporhe kept to his guns, kept to his game plan, sorry, and you know what I mean, was pumping that jab out and just trying to keep his man at bay as much as possible. Towards the latter stages of that first round, he got caught with an overhand right, but didn't really phase Riakporhe too much. Obviously, went back to his corner, looked composed, looked fine, but then obviously came out into that second round. However, in that second round, Turchi tried to apply a bit more pressure onto Riakporhe, but he wasn't really having much effect, to be fair. And as he was just about to come in, Riakporhe, you know what I mean, faked the uppercut, but then whipped the left hook straight down to the body, and it caught Turchi. You know what I mean? As soon as it landed, he just went down like a sack of spuds. He was in a lot of pain. You know what I mean? He tried to get back up, but you know what I mean? Referee obviously waved it off, and that was it. So overall, it was a brilliant performance by Riakporhe. You know what I mean? That has moved him up into the rankings now. So obviously, he's one step further now to a potential title shot. And some of the champions, you know what I mean? There's some fairly good champions at cruiserweight in itself. Obviously, Breedis is probably the biggest name. As well as you've got fellow Brit Lawrence Okoli, who's 18-0, as well as Makabu as well, who's currently 29-2, and then you got another guy as well, can't pronounce his name, but he's the WBA Super Champion. So yeah, out of the champions, as I said, Riakporhe is moved up now into the rankings. So where and who do I think he should go for? So looking at the list, you know what I mean, personally I feel as if he should try and go for maybe the WBA Super Champion, as, you know what I mean, it's either him or Makabu really, who I'd probably say, you know what I mean, is his best options, just to try and claim that world title. Still going to be a tough fight for him, but I believe that they're the best routes, and you know what I mean, the WBC one would be brilliant, because if he wins that, you know what I mean, and decides to jump up to the next category, to the Bridgerweight division, then he could potentially go and fight the champion straight away and then maybe come back down. And if he does win it, you know what I mean, beats Makabu and beats the Bridgerweight champion, he's already a two-weight world champion. So that's a good route as well. But let's wait and see. He's a young guy with tremendous power, good physique, obviously keeps himself fit as well, so he's always, you know what I mean, fight fit, fight ready. So let's hopefully we could maybe try and see him in the ring again towards the end of the year. And like I said, there's some good fights out there, and depending which route he goes, maybe WBC, WBA, or even IBF, that's a tough route with Bradis, but he could then eventually try and in the future maybe come up and have a big British title clash with Lawrence Okoli as well. And that would be some fight, clash of styles. You know what I mean? How I kind of see that playing out currently as it stands to date. Lawrence is the better boxer between the two. Obviously, he's got that reach. He would try and keep Richard Riakporhe at bay by just pumping that jab out and sticking it in his face. However, you know what I mean, Richard Riakporhe is a big puncher, and he reminds me, you know what I mean, of you know what I mean, a Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean, the way his physique is built, and every time he hits, it just, you know what I mean, causes people pain and agony, and they can't withstand it really. So that would be a brilliant fight in the future. I wouldn't want to see it next, because, you know what I mean, I want Lawrence to go on and have some more big fights. Maybe he should probably fight Bradis, and as I said, you know what I mean, Riakporhe, WBA or WBC. But it's just a short video anyway, you know what I mean, just to kind of let you guys know my post-fight thoughts and who I feel as if he should fight next. But you guys let me know who you think he should go for out of the champions in the cruiserweight division. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Bless.